They got vendors out here, black-owned vendors and businesses and everything. And I'm out here getting some cars. Let me turn this camera around so I can show you what I'm talking about. I don't like to turn the camera around. Here's one of the trucks, and there's a whole bunch of vendors all the way down that way. I haven't got down that way yet, y'all, but I'm gonna be making my rounds to go get me some stuff for my hair. While I'm out here, I'm gonna look for a vendor out here that got stuff for, for my hair, a black-owned business. You see, I came out here, went to the hour of power of prayer at my church today. To God be all the glory. I was there for the hour of prayer, and tonight we'll be there for Bible study. Trying to stay focused and stay strong on the Word of God, and also keep our spirits lifted. We know this was injustice. We know it was injustice, and I'm not going to go back and forth online with people I really don't know, with strangers, and a bunch of hidden racists hiding behind the screen. I'm good, hiding behind the screen and everything. And these are the people you probably go to work with every day, and also people that you might have as neighbors. You don't know. You know what I'm saying? The way this internet is today, right? And these people hiding on the internet, using usernames or whatever they use to not identify themselves. But we out here, we got the police officer, brother. Yeah, he got his little J-O-B. We know. They all know. But people got to do what they got to do. Life goes on, right? Life goes on. By them getting angry, trying to give a 35-year sentence. 16 or 15?
15, I think.
Oh, okay. I'm 16. Yeah, so the thing is that we just got to look to the heavens and know that God is our refuge in the time of trouble. We're going to have a lot more conversation about God, but I'm out here on the street, and I don't have anybody out here watching my back or doing anything. 16, yep, I'm here. Here you go. Yeah, so like I said, I'm watching my back. Nobody out here watching my back, but I hope Jesus. Yeah, thank you. Nah, that would have been fine. That's okay. Thank you. You too. So like I'm saying, I'm not going to sit around and dwell on it because it happened already. And we already knew what we was going to expect anyway from these people. I mean, at least we would have thought they would have gave him a lesser charge. At least. You know what I'm saying? We knew that he knew he wasn't going to let him walk free. That was off the chart. It would have been nice if it would have been that way, but it wasn't that way. You know what I'm saying? So at least thing you could have thought about was the fact that, hey, at least we'll take the manslaughter charge because he is young. And like I explained earlier about how was you thinking at 17? Did you have it all together? And you had to be in some confrontation with somebody, and we got to deal with the generation we deal with today. Okay? Looking for what everybody's selling. I'm just coming around for vendors, black vendors, and I'm trying to get some cards. How are you? I see you sell oils and accessories.
Yes, ma'am.
And that's right. I know that's right. But I want your card. Because right now I probably don't got the money, but I could get your business cards and I can give you information. Ooh. Okay, I'm not going to sit around and dwell about it. Okay, it's been done already. I'm not going to go back and forth with people trying to prove anything in this conversation. We already had this conversation a whole year ago, even before it came to this point, because that was the quickest trial. Everything about the way they moved was obvious, and there is no other way. And then you're not going to see it in no other way. And I just wanted to get your business card.
Yeah.
Do you have one?
I just put it on all the earrings.
Oh, you just put it on the earrings. That's okay. Because
I don't have because usually we're up there and everything blows around. But if you need my Instagram or
okay, right now I'm on a call.
Oh, you on the live?
Yeah, but because that's why I didn't want. I'm on the live. You want to be on the live and give an introduction of your business or anything? You don't want to do that?
But
okay.
Yeah, you could just take a. Okay.
Okay. All right. How long y'all gonna be out here?
To two. We're here every Wednesday, 10 to 2, May to October. So next week we'll be down here too. The following Wednesday we're not supposed to be here at all, and then July we'll be back up on the square.
Okay, so I'll probably come next week for
Okay,
you.
and I'll
So
be on the
have some
conversation.
cards out, just in case, you know. Have some
Yeah,
cards.
I usually because I'll be honest with you. Most people just take a picture of it because all my information is on
I
there.
know. The same.
I can text it to you if you want me to.
Okay, you can text it to me. That would be great. I'll give you my number. I don't want to say it here on the live. Let me put this. Yes, y'all. I am back in effect, y'all. I'm over here. I'm trying to walk around and see desserts by Dana.com. It looks like some good desserts. Water ice. He's selling Yummy Tummy Gourmet. I know Yummy Tummy already. I already know Yummy Tummy. They are good. They food be banging. I know y'all food be banging. I already know Yummy Tummy already. I'm trying to get some other vendors out here. But I know Yummy Tummy. Y'all food be banging. Because when I was at Stubbs, I used to order from y'all all the time. And
What's the guy's name?
this is Yummy Tummy, y'all, in Delaware. If you ever come to Wilmington, Delaware, come to Yummy Tummy because they food is always off the chain. It's good. It's good, y'all. Okay. I know this. Those what they got over here. They got like fruit juices and if you into things such as let me see if I can get a card from them. I don't want to put nobody on the camera. I'm not trying to put nobody on the camera. I'm just trying to get some black owned businesses cards information. Oh, these are farmers. They got the vegetables and stuff here.
Our things are coming in. I don't know what you guys going
Let me find out. They got a lot of stuff. They got juice. Are they farmers or juicers? How you doing? Cold pressed, healthy and organic and delicious sour optional orange juice. They got juices that is the oh god. I'm gonna have to come back and just take some pictures and everything. You know, because I don't know if I'm gonna be able to get around to everybody because I know I'm on my way home. But I just wanted to just come out and show y'all what I'm doing for this afternoon and also how I'm trying to get in touch with my people, connect with them, you know. A lot of them are out here, you know, they detached and, you know, broken and hopeless. But you know what? It's okay. God is still watching and he sees all and he knows all about it. And he allowed things to happen for a reason. But we're gonna get it together. As long as we stay right with God, God gonna get it right with us. Do what's right for us. And that's where we gotta start putting our mindset at. You can't put your focus on what happened in this world and the way people are, and those are not your friends. Just stay away from them. Don't go in their spaces, on social media. You know, just let them have their own way, talk their own stuff over there. Let it stay over there with them. And even some black platforms, I will encourage you. I don't care how intelligent they might sound, how much they think they know the law, and especially if they're a lawyer and they got their law degree, of course, here in the United States of America. So you already know they indoctrinated. So they're gonna do it for the white man. They're gonna make the white man always look good and make the black man hang. And they gotta do. And the reason they're gonna always use an excuse for the reason they're gonna choose to do that is on the simple fact that they gonna talk about, well, I gotta take care of my family and myself. So you have that same energy when it comes your time, because nothing is forever. And like I said, these are manipulative things that God is giving you, that you're playing with, and that you are being distracted with. Okay, that you can't do the right thing in your heart for the Lord. Because whenever He puts something in front of you, that challenges you. And that makes sure that how you going to make a decision, how you going to think. I don't know what you're talking about, Mark, but I wish you would not come into my comments. Thank you. Somebody's out there got me. Somebody, I'm glad somebody out there, they got me. They got me. You know, I'm glad they got you out of here. And you know what, mister, you can say whatever you want, but God knows who I am. Okay, we're going to remove him, and the next time you come, you're going to be automatically, you know, blocked. Okay? Because we're not here to talk about you. We talking about Jesus right now. What would Jesus do? We trying to keep people's minds on Jesus. You don't have to come up on my channel. You know I'm a black woman. And if you don't like me, Mark, it, even if you describe, you can leave. Goodbye. You know what I'm saying? Because everything ain't going to be always good for you over here. Now, I give everybody a fair chance when I talk on topics, and especially when it comes to the Lord. I'm not trying to be fair in my judgment, okay? But if that's the way you feel, then go ahead and feel that way. But God knows who I am and God knows my name. So I ain't got to say nothing more to you, okay? You just keep it moving. Just keep it moving, because I'm 60. I'm letting that wisdom pop up. I'm letting that wisdom pop up. I've been here too long. I lived through so many different years of history and experience. I know. I lived a couple of decades. I've seen these things happen before. I saw it all before. That's why I'm right now. I am not moved by it. Okay? You're not going to get a reaction from me where you're going to see me in the street screaming, hollering, protesting, and acting crazy and screaming up in nobody's face. Now, yesterday, the outburst at the courthouse, of course, you're going to expect that. But you know what? The sister was right. Even though it was emotional, it was right. Because we wasn't saying he shouldn't have been charged for something, because there is consequences. But you got to also take a look at his character and his lifestyle and how he was, and go over those things. You know, kids, 17. You can't judge a 17-year-old and call him a murderer for the rest of his life. You got to understand that, yes, there are some young killers out there. But then again, you also got to look at this time, this generation, the information that's pumped into them every day, the things they talk about every day, the things that's going on in the school environments today. You know, it's been shootings in schools. You know, those young kids, they get into fights with each other, and there has been knife fights. Okay, kids have brought school. But every town and every state is different with their laws on bringing weapons to school. Okay, I don't live in Texas. I don't know their rules. I don't know their laws. All these laws they have are not all the same in every state. That's why I keep telling people you got to do your research before you move to another state, and especially when you moving your family out there, you have to know certain things about where you're going, places you're going, so you be aware. Before my sister moved out here to Delaware, because she came out here before I came out here, because I moved out here on the sake of my sister. Okay? Before she moved out here to Delaware, she did her research. She did her research on the schools. That was one of her most important focus for what school she wanted to enroll or register, or in what district, and everything else with her child, her only child. And she made sure she did her research of the communities that she wanted to go live in. How many black people live in the community, white people, or any other kind of people. We don't just go moving places just because it looks nice. You got to go deeper than the surface. You got to do your research. Okay? But some people, sometimes we just don't understand those things. That's what I told you about selling your property, who you sell your property to. You may have to get rid of it, but do you want to sell it to, and you lived in the community, do you want to sell it to the other, or do you want to sell it to somebody that look like you? If you are going to sell your property, you know what I'm saying? Think about it. Think about it. You know, there's a whole lot of stuff that we got to learn, and God is trying to tell us that. Things we need to look at. How to stay within your own community. Or if you are going to be among people that are different in ethnicity or race with you, learn if y'all all share something in common in that community. Learn if y'all all going to share the same kind of values for your children and y'all on the same accord. That you go to the board meetings and your parents and teachers organizations and stuff, and you get to sit down and you talk with other parents, whether they black, white, green, purple, or anything. Because children learn through our behavior and our social interaction. And that's why it's important for the parents and teachers associations in school, parents and teachers meetings and conferences or whatever. You got to stay on top of what's going on in your child's education, what's going on at the school, what's going on, and it's just putting your children in sports and engaging them in other activities for, you know, their educational needs and growth and stuff. You got to go deeper than the surface. I don't have no kids out here, but I'm trying to help somebody. I got nieces and nephews and great nieces and nephews, and I got a host of friends and family members with kids that I help, you know, been a part of their growth and been a part of their education and played a significant role to them. So I have a responsibility too. I have a responsibility too. Okay? And my responsibility for the Lord is what I'm doing right now. Telling you about Jesus and telling you about what he tells you what to do. You know, why say you love God and you don't do the things God asks you to do? Until you get in trouble and you screaming and crying and protesting and doing all the other nonsense. But when you confident with the Lord, you ain't got to do all of that. And you can see the injustice. And when you looking through a lens from God's lens, you see it differently. You don't see it like the world thinks. Because God's courts is not in this world, it's in heaven. And I keep trying to tell y'all that. Well, tell some people that. Not everybody gonna get it. I see 6'5" people. Please hit the like button. But I'm out here. I was out here. I saw some black vendors. I think my transportation is here. So anyway, y'all, I'll talk with y'all later. Y'all take care, and I'll catch up with y'all when I get home. God bless.